Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 9 of Lost Heart, All Is Well. And what I've been talking about in this chapter is feeling kind of lost, feeling kind of stuck, feeling as if you're not in the place you belong, which is what Seed in the Sand is all about. And but all is well. You're happy where you are. You're content and satisfied where you're at, and you're just gonna bloom where you are, and you're just gonna spread your seeds to go to the fertile sand and move forward with your life. And if the truth that you're not in the place that you belong, never comes out, that's okay. You're going to bloom anyway. You're going to bloom where you're planted. And I'm thinking about today, like making it despite what others think of you, or despite what others say about you, or portray about you, or all those different types of things that can happen in families and relationships and friendships and partnerships. Sometimes what people portray about you isn't the truth and isn't who you truly are. Or maybe it is what you truly are, and you just don't acknowledge that part of yourself. Or maybe they don't see the full picture of who you are. They only see a small part of who you are. I was told when I was having trouble with the school system that I was antisocial, that I was just hard to deal with. I was hard to get along with. I was hard to play the game, and I was fighting tooth and nail. I was fighting everything I had to say, no, I don't think this is right for my child. And I was called antisocial. I was called all kinds of helicopter mom, refrigerator mom, all these words of overbearing mother who just won't take no for an answer. And I'm glad I didn't take no for an answer, because I wasn't going to take no for an answer. That was my child, that was my daughter, and I had to fight for her whether they liked it or not. And they didn't like it, of course. They wanted me to just hush hush, go away, go hide in the shadows. And I wasn't about to do that, because my daughter was at stake. And certain people in my life would say, oh, stop embarrassing us, stop making us look bad. And what do you do? What do you do? Do you fight anyway, despite what they say? Or do you stop making them look bad? Do you go with the flow? Do you just go with the system? Do you go with the programming? And yeah, I didn't do so well back then. Got me pretty sick. And so now, 15, 16 years later, I'm pretty proud of myself for not backing down, for not conforming to the ways of society. And I'm sorry if people watch these videos and they say, yeah, you were embarrassing us. I'm sorry if I embarrassed you. I'm sorry if I didn't go with the mold. I'm sorry I didn't conform to the the greater, whatever you want to call it, the greater good. I was a rebel. I fought back. I didn't like what I was hearing. I didn't want to hear there's nothing we can do. I didn't want to hear that. And whether that's healthcare now, or if that's the housing situation, or if that's, grocery stores and how expensive everything is, we, or even like wars and countries going at each other. Why is it that we're not just conforming like sheep, and it's time to take a stand. It's time to stand up and say, no, we can't do this anymore. And we have to make it right. We have to do the right thing. We have to stand up and say, no more. No more of this. Be a good girl. Be a quiet girl. Be a hush hush, boy or man, or go along with the program there, sir. We can't do that anymore. So, all right. So these are the classic tarot cards. The box looks like this. It doesn't. I don't know. I just bought it secondhand from someone. So, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick 3 cards. 1 card for the past, 1 card for the present, and 1 card for the future. The past flew out, and it was the Emperor card. Emperor is kind of that father figure. He's in control. He knows what's going on. He knows what we felt back then, and he knows what we feel now. And we need to come together and stop hurting each other. For the present, we have the 6 of Swords, and in the 6 of Swords, it's a man and a woman and a child who are leaving a situation. They look like they're kind of beaten down. So that's the present. But maybe they're happy that they're starting something new. So, and for the future, we have the Hierophant card. And that's kind of like the teacher, the leader, the one that's in charge of the role. And that can be both good or bad. It can be the one that leads us into battle and brings us to victory, and we're all on the same page with each other. Or it can mean, conform to my rules or else. Sorry. All right, I guess I'll just stop there. I'm going to pick this last one just from the deck, half the deck, and it's the Ace of Cups. New beginnings, fresh starts. And the one that popped out was the Sun card. So we have the Sun card, the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant, the 6 of Swords, and the Emperor. All wonderful cards. Here, what do you got? Daisy's chewing on something she shouldn't be chewing on. So, all right. So what those cards tell me today is that in the end, everything's going to be just fine. It might seem as if it's hard to move on and move forward with our lives when there's been kind of a battle going on with the with the recent election and the change of the guard. She wants to play. Get your toy. And I guess the thing that we have to do is we have to trust, and we have to trust the instructors, the teachers, the leaders, and we have to focus on the sun card, focus on the new beginnings, focus on the fresh starts, and become one with that positive energy, that positive outlook. We are going to come through this. It may take a little time, and it may take a little struggle, and it may take a little sacrifice, but we will get through it. So, all right, I hope everybody has a great day today.